What's up, everybody? Extra here once again with the second episode of Totally Sick Bioshock 2 Edition. This time we're running through the Atlantic Express train depot. The gist of this level is that you have to fight off a bunch of splicers so that Dr. Tenenbaum can escape with some of the little sisters that she smuggled out of here. The only things of note that we'll actually do in this level is collect telekinesis and the hack tool, and we'll also meet our other support character who functions like Atlas. His name is Augustus Sinclair. He's a fine southern gentleman. But he basically is your support character for this game. So there it is, there's the hack tool. You can hack normally in this game, or you can do what I just did and fire a remote hack dart, which allows you to hack at a distance. Hacking in this game is completely changed. Now you no longer have to play that little pipe fluid management game. It's basically just a quick time event where you have to stop a needle in certain little colored areas. If you stop it outside of a colored area, you just get an electric shock as though you failed the hack, and you take some damage. If you stop it in a green area, the hack will either continue if it has multiple levels, or the hack will just be over if it only had the one level. If you stop it in a red area, an alarm will sound and security bots will come after you, just like if you were seen by a camera. And if you stop it in a blue area, then you get a special bonus, depending on what sort of thing it is that you're hacking. Like security bots and turrets will become stronger, or they'll do more damage. First aid machines or health stations will actually dispense an additional first aid kit, which is pretty nice. So if you destroy it, you can get an additional one, so you can get 2 for each. Also, in this game, they made it so that you can only hold up to 5 of each first aid kits and Eve hypos, not 9 like you could in the other game. You can get tonics that allow you to equip 1 more, but you know, you can't stockpile them. It's kind of funny. This is another one of those events where you can't actually die. What's supposed to happen is those shutters will come down and splicers will shoot at you, break the windows, and then throw in Molotov cocktails, and then the floor will catch on fire and then break. But the event actually breaks, and a splicer gets blown up by one of the Molotov cocktails, so she just starts shooting at the other splicers, so the windows just kind of break on their own.
It is Sophia Lamb. She has found you.
There she goes. Then finally the floor breaks, and then you fall down into the pit. But it doesn't matter because, just like most of the scripted events, your health is immediately restored as soon as you get out of the water. This next area, you basically just have to run through it as fast as possible because there are way too many splicers to fight. You just collect telekinesis, and then a door will slam down, and then you have to go pull a piece of piping out of a bunch of gears to get the door to come back up, because the splicer has jammed the controls for the door.
Careful, security cameras belong
Pick up
to
more
Lamb.
remote hack darts.
But if you are clever,
And then kill some splicers that are inhabiting this area. There's another one of these Buddy Holly looking guys with his ridiculously large wrench. Loot these guys' corpse. That guy had a cake on him. I'm not sure how Subject Delta, since he's, you know, Jack I could understand, but how does Subject Delta eat all of this stuff? I mean, he's wearing a helmet. Doesn't really make any sense.
Eleanor, I know you're awake in there. I can feel it. Mother won't be able to toy with you like that.
This is Eleanor contacting you. She's telling you that she left you this gift, which is telekinesis. And then, of course, in the next level, you collect Incinerate, so I'll have the exact same 3 plasmids that I had in the first game. But yeah, this next area coming up is pretty big, but there's not too much to see. You basically just run past it as fast as you can. As soon as you approach that opening, a door slams down. And then the area past there has a scripted event where splicers spawn infinitely, so you can't actually kill them. So you basically just have to run past them all. It took me a few tries to figure out the pattern that they ran out so I don't get hung up on them, and so that I don't get seen by that camera. Because while you're riding up this little elevator that's at the end, a security bot can shoot at you, which is kind of annoying because you can't really fight back.
But Eleanor has a destiny, one you cannot share. There is no place for you in paradise.
Quickly.
Basically, the gist of this game is that before the Rapture Civil War happened, Subject Delta, the character you're playing as, was bonded to a little sister named Eleanor Lamb. Eleanor Lamb is actually the daughter of Sophia Lamb, who's the antagonist, the villain. She was brought down by Andrew Ryan to sort of sort people out who were dealing with the pressures of constantly being in an underwater city, because she was a psychiatrist. But eventually she started espousing this belief that everyone should be basically like communists, so Andrew Ryan threw her in jail, and her daughter eventually found her way into the Little Sister program. So she orders Subject Delta to kill himself after she breaks out of prison. Then a bunch of his genetic material is found, shot into a Vita-Chamber, so he's basically just brought back to life. And now he's trying to save Eleanor from becoming what Sophia calls a utopian, which is basically like using a whole bunch of Adam to make yourself really powerful and really smart. Because as long as Eleanor is trapped here, he's also trapped here. So they're basically just going to escape together. So that guy died. He ran into those trap rivets. Those are shot out of the rivet gun, obviously. So, loot more bodies, then go through this area, and we're just about to the final part of the area. I had to replay this fight several times, which is annoying because it's the very end. Get a blue hack here, and I get some drill fuel, which is kind of nice. All vending machines. As soon as you hack them, and you get the blue one, it basically just gives you like a random item. So we'll kill this guy, loot all this stuff in this area, then we'll go talk to Tenenbaum, and then we'll do the final fight. So you hit that button, then you talk to Tenenbaum. Basically, you just have to buy her enough time to escape with the Little Sisters. Sophia Lamb eventually figures out where we are and sends 3 waves of 3 splicers after you. It's each wave consists of 1 leadhead splicer and 2 thugger splicers.
Citizens of Rapture, this is Subject Delta. Behind that mask hides an enemy of the people.
So now it's time to fight more guys with machine guns and Buddy Holly-looking guys with giant wrenches. And there's a few of the women in this fight who have like these really sharp, fangly teeth that kind of look like Melina from Mortal Kombat. This fight took a little longer to complete than I would have liked. It took a few more tries just because you don't really have too big of an advantage over a lot of these people. I have to kind of move out of this little area soon just because there's a security camera directly behind me, so I make it over to the other side of the train just because this little water area is hard for the thugger splicers to move around in. You can see that when they jump at me, they just sort of like stop in midair. I'm not sure why, but it's good news for me. So beat that guy down. Sometimes the thugger splicers, or the leadhead splicers, would want to go up on that little platform that's up there to the left. And that was no good for me, since not only are they shooting at me, but the security camera can see you there. Yeah, why are these guys' wrenches so, like, enormous? Oh well, whatever. That Thugger Splicer just shot that other one. And, what the... Wait, did that lady have sunglasses on? Why in the hell would you need sunglasses if you were always underwater? Anyway, so these guys are all dead. So loot their corpses, then hack all the machines in the area, then get on the train. The Atlantic Express train is basically like the bathysphere from the first game. It's your sort of little hub world that you can... you basically just get out of it, go do whatever it is you need to do in the level, then get back on and go to the next level.
Goodbye, Herr Delta. And good luck.
Right now, my drill is just powerful enough to destroy this camera before it can see me. It takes like 4 swings.
The name's Augustus Sinclair Sport, Esquire. Old Tannenbaum and I share an interest in the old...
I believe I mentioned this earlier, but those leadhead guys, they can actually equip machine guns now, not just handguns, and they can throw bombs at you like nitro splicers can if you're too far away. So they're a bit more versatile than they were in the first game. And of course, we gotta buy more drill fuel, because the drill is so ammo hungry that I'm always out of drill fuel. But otherwise, that is it for this level, and I will see you guys next time in Ryan Amusements.